And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Stars taking on the New Orleans Pinheads. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next.
New Orleans Pinheads.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Bryce Elder.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Ready to go? Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Elder keeping him close. And the right-hander deals. Elly looking to steal. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Mark Canha stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
So Minter will take over.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. On the ground, a sliding stop. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Aaron Civale. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. This one in the air. Lewis moving under it. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Profar climbs in on that left side. Infield shifted to the pull side. in there, and it's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hard ground ball for a base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Gary Carter now at the plate. And that is out of play.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Daniel Nunez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Royce
Leading
Lewis.
off for the Stars, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Way outside, and that's ball one. All right, Singy, is there anything you have to eat or see whenever you're in New Orleans?
Absolutely. I got to get some jambalaya. If I don't, it was a failed trip.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. Soto going after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time consuming.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ryan Dozier. We've heard of athletes working out on the team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon. Throw on to Freeman. 3rd out. Back here in New Orleans. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now Obi Milner gets the call from the pen.
Obi Milner.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. And that's in there at the knees. That one missed.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In the air to left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's going to be Connor Norton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Canna brings it in for the third out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Now pitching.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Freddie Fermin digs in now.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
This one in the air. Carter under it. He's there. He's got it. One away.
Now batting.
There's the shortstop
Ellie
at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz singled and scored his first time. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about...
There goes Ellie. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. High in the air, out to right. Soto makes the play. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 2-0. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one fouled off. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the
Orion Kerkering gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Kerkering.
Here's Mark Canha, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he grounds one to the right side. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. Milner back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's down and in.
That's a ball. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike. 3-2 now.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And first offering is fouled off. So a lefty out of the pen, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
5.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That's in for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Scott is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.